Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Bourgeois TV. My name is Bourgeois. Today episode is Tech Man, where we talk about all technology all the time. Today technology is drone. Dun, 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 dun. Well, there are since past few years, there's a lot of drone business that have been growing in the United States and throughout the world. Today we're gonna talk about two particular drones, which is my favorite. Those two drones we're gonna talk about is Lily drone and the Phantom 3 that just recently come out. As a photographer, drone is becoming part of our equipment to use for our landscaping project. If you are a photographer or a videographer, drone is now a perfect object for you to use, for you to shoot nice landscaping shot where you can take some long distance and have some beautiful location shot with the drone. The Lily drone is mostly for sport photography. To me, it's great. It's a little better than the Phantom 3 just because it works simply by itself. Unlike the Phantom 3, where you have to have a remote control with you mostly all the time to control it, what it does. With the Lily, also you have a remote control or like a sensor remote control that literally follow you if you like a athlete, like into kayaking, into snowboarding, into skateboarding, into running, like where you wanna control yourself to watch what you're doing. Lily camera is a perfect camera for you. Now, if you're a photographer or a videographer like myself, not that I can say Lily cannot do it, but because of the way you control it with the the Phantom 3, the way you control it with the Phantom 3 drone is a lot better. You're able to focus a lot more better and to get better shot with the Phantom 3. So the Phantom 3, the video resolution, it have a 1020 HD. I'm sorry. It had a 1020p HD video with a 60 focal point. It also comes with 123 slow motion. The 120 slow motion is to give you that, if you're shooting video, that smooth shot where you like feel like going circle. If you're doing like an action shot and you want to slow the shot action down, it can slow it down really really nice and still and steady. It also have ultra portable, which have really steady video, so the video doesn't look too shaky. It coming out coming out in 2016, which is really cheaper, I think, than the Phantom 3. It only gonna cost $400, but you have to actually pay it in advance before that date. If you wait until like 2016, it will cost a lot more. I'm gonna go ahead and let you watch the video that's gonna come right now so you can learn some more about this, the Lily drone. How did you like it? It looked great, right? Like I said, I love the Lily, but the only problem is I think it's a lot better for as a photographer. I think it's a lot better for sport photography and videography, mostly videography, and it's mostly for sport videography than it actually is for like regular standing stuff. But the only problem I have mostly have with the Phantom, with the Lily, I should say, that it don't have no a sensor that will control it. For example, if you're flying like close to a tree, it doesn't have any sensor that will stop it or move around it for it doesn't hit the tree. Apparently they talk about that in a website where maybe the next generation of the Lily like will have that, but for the first one that coming out in the beginning of 2016 doesn't have that. Now let's talk about the Phantom 3. The Phantom 3 is a great, perfect camera. It's actually the third, it made by the company DJI, which have built other drone, which in the market already, but the Phantom product they have is a lot better than the other previous drone that they have. The Phantom 3 actually is a lot better than the previous Phantom 1 and 2. It look the same. Pretty much it looks the same as the Phantom 1 and 2, but the Phantom 3, of course, as the technology get better, it also get better. Like the flying on the Phantom 3 is lot better. For example, in windy situation, the Phantom 3 it have bigger fan that can able to stay stabilized in a wind situation compared to the Phantom 1 and 2, and it have longer battery distance. And but the problem in the Phantom 3, they actually, I forgot to tell you, it come in two prototypes. The Phantom 3 come in Phantom Advanced and the Phantom Professional. Both are great camera. They are of course better than the previous one, but in the Phantom 3, the difference between the Advanced and the Professional, the Professional come with a 4K camera and also a like 50% more resistant in the battery situation compared to the Advanced Phantom 3. Both of them are still great. The Phantom 3 Advanced still have the 1080 HD. Let me double check. Yes, it still have the 1080 HD 20 megapixel camera, which can shoot some great shot, but unlike the Professional, which shoot 4K, as you know, now we're going to a more 4K product. Like as a YouTube, if you are a YouTuber, you know there's a point in an area in a corner shot where they want to ask you what size you want to set up your video is. It have set up all the way to 4K. 4K is really crisp. Like forget, okay, let's go move on to about 4K. And the Phantom Professional, like I said before, it have a 50% more resistant battery. It have also, the Phantom 3 have a smart, both of them actually have a smart battery camera, intelligent camera, where for example if you're flying it, it have a calculation that control in a system that in it that control the timing, the how long the battery resistance have. For if it's, for example, I have 10 to 20 minutes left, it will like let you know that the battery resistance is almost done for you to bring the camera back. So before you don't to bring the drone back before you lose it. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys watch the video to see learn some more about the Phantom 3.
Life can't help but be structured, sometimes too much so. It gets to the point where you crave not necessarily the lack of structure, but more freedom. Freedom to be expressive, creative, to take things that people tell you that you can't do and bump it up to the top of the bucket list. We're always looking for ways to enable that. The Phantom 3 Standard is a flying camera that matches your lifestyle. It's a fully integrated, user-friendly quadcopter and is ready to fly right out of the box. There are so many missed opportunities to capture once-in-a-lifetime experiences that you realize how limiting it is to have to always hold a traditional camera. Capturing photos and video with the Phantom 3 standard brings a new dimension to experiences as you live them. And watching your footage play back feels just as real as that moment in time. Camera shoots up to 2.7K Ultra HD video at 30 frames per second and captures 12 megapixel still photos in JPEG or RAW format. Simply connect your mobile device to the Phantom and turn your camera into a live bird's eye view from the sky. This real-time HD view runs on built-in Wi-Fi, enabling you to see everything. Take pictures and video instantly, and access a wealth of other features as you fly over half a mile away. The Phantom 3 standards motors have been upgraded to be even more efficient, giving you up to 25 minutes of flight time with each battery. Built-in GPS and state-of-the-art intelligent flight systems combine to give you peace of mind as you fly. With the Phantom's auto-hover capabilities and return to home, making every time you use it easy and safe. We're also very excited to announce intelligent flight modes. Follow Me mode allows the Phantom to autonomously follow you wherever you go. Point of interest tells your Phantom to do perfect circles around a set point while keeping your camera steady and pointed at the subject. Waypoints is like having a computer-assisted co-pilot. Set flight points on a map, including altitude and speed, and then hit go. The Phantom automatically flies for you as you control the camera to get that perfect shot. All of this means you can now easily execute dynamic aerial shots like a seasoned pro. There are times in your life that you want to remember forever. Using the Phantom 3 standard makes those moments absolutely unforgettable. It's the future of photography and connecting yourself with the world.
What did you think? It looked great, right? Like I said, as for someone like me who's a professional photographer who shoot wedding and who shoot a lot of outside shot, who also I'm trying to get into landscaping shot, like try to shoot location shot for agriculture or like art location shot. Phantom 3 to me is perfect for that. This is my two favorite camera right now that I have choose as of right now. Well, not camera. This is the two drone I choose personally right now in the market that I like personally. I would recommend if you're a photographer or for example, who interested in drone that you will really like is the Lily drone and the Phantom 3. If you want more information about those two drones, go on lily.com or DJI.com to learn some more information. Of course, it's great to get more information before you go ahead and buy those products. It's Bourgeois TV and it's Tech Man. Thank you very much. I'll see you another episode.